Snowball now reads The Death Blow of Abernanit, with explanation by the sage Geocrates Varnus. Broken battlements and wrecked walls, where worship of the horror. Wait, horror or honor? No, horror. Broken battlements and wrecked walls, where worship of the horror once embraced the bites of 50 winters. What's that? 1 and 2. What is this? A book or just a regular book, isn't it? Broken battlements and wrecked walls, where worship of the horror once embraced the bites of 50 winters. Frost and wind have cracked and pitted the unholy gates. Is this supposed to be a rhyme? And brought down the cruel, obscene spire. All is dust, all is nothing more than dust. The blood has dried and the screams have echoed out, framed by the hills in the wildest forlorn place of Morrowind. Sits in the barren bones of Abernanit. When thrice blessed Rangoldit first saw Abernanit, it brushed silver bright with power and permanence, a dreadful place with dreadful men to guard it, with fevered glass-eyed eyes and strength through the horror. Rangadil saw the foes' number was far greater than the few ordinators and buoyant armagedders. He led... Wow, this is really hard to read. Than the few ordinators and buoyant armagedders he led, watching from the hills above the field and castle of death. While it stood, it damned the souls of the people of Morrowind. Accursed, iniquitous castle Abernanit. The alarum was sounded, calling the holy warriors to battle, to answer villainy shield with justice spear, to steel themselves to fight at the front and be brave. Rangadil too grasped his shield and his thin ebon spear, and the clamor of battle began with a resounding crash. To shake the clouds down from the sky, the shield wall was smashed, and blood staunched. Wait, smashed? That would be the end. And blood staunched. The ground of the field, a battle like no other of Morrowind, to destroy the evil of Abernanit. The maniacal horde were skilled at arms for certes, but the three holy fists of Mother, Lord, and Wizard pushed the monster's army back. In charge after charge, Rangadil saw from above, urging the army to defend. Dagoth Thras himself in pernicious tower spire, and knew that only when the heart of evil was caught would the land ever be truly saved. He pledged then by the temple and the holy tribunal of Morrowind to take the tower of Abernanit. In a violent push, the tower's base was pierced, but all efforts to fell the spire came to naught, as if the strength of the horror held that one tower. The stairwell up was steep and so tight that two warriors could not ascend it side by side. So single file the army clambered up and up to take the tower room at the end the rain. take the tower room and end the reign of one of the cruelest petty tyrants in the annals of Morrowind, Dagoth of Abernanit. They awaited a victory cry from the first to scale the tower, but silence only returned, and then the blood. First only a rivulet, and then a scarlet course poured down the stairwell with the cry from above. Dagon Thoras is besting our army one by one. Rangadil called his army back, every ordinator, buoyant armor-gear, and he himself ascended the stairs, passing the bloody remains of his best warriors of Morrowind to the tower room of Abernanit. Like a raven of death, on its eyrie was Dagon Thoras, holding bloody shield and bloody blade at the tower room door. Every thrust of Rangadil's spear was blocked with ease. Every slash of Rangadil's blade deflected away. Every blow of Rangadil's mace was met by the shield. Even quick arrow shots could find no purchase, for the monster's greatest power was in his dread blessing that no weapon from no warrior found in all of Morrowind could pass the shield of Abernanit. An hour passed. As hour passed hour, Rangadil came to understand how his greatest warriors met their end with Dagoth Thoras, for he could exhaust them by blocking their attacks, and then, thus weakened, they were simply cut down. The villain was patient and skilled with a shield, and Rangadil felt even his own mighty arms growing numb, while Dagoth Thoras anticipated and blocked each cut. And Rangadil feared that without the blessing of the divine three of Morrowind, he'd die in the Tower of Abernanit. But he still poured down the blows as he yelled, "Foe, I am Rangadil, a prince of the true temple, and I fought in many a battle, and many a warrior has tried to stop my blade and has failed. Very few can anticipate which blow I'm planning, and fewer know how to arrest the design or have the strength to absorb all of my strikes. There is no greater master of shield blocking in all of Morrowind than here in the castle of Abernanit. My foe, Dark Lord Dagoth Thoras, before you slay me, I beg you, tell me how you know how to block." Wickedly proud, Dagoth Thoras heard Rangadil's plea, and decided that before he gutted the temple champion, he would begin to give him some knowledge for the afterlife. How his instinct and reflexes worked, and as he started to explain, he realized that he did not how he did it. What? And as he started to explain, he realized that he did not how he did it, and watched puzzled as Rangadil delivered what the Tales of Morrowind called the Death Blow of Abernanit. Geocrates Varnus explained, the horror refers to the Daedra Prince Mehrunes Dagon. 50 Winters suggest that the epic was written 50 years after the siege of Abernanit, which took place in 3E 150. Thrice blessed Rangadil is Rangadil Kitel, Born 2E803, died 3E195. He was the commander of temple ordinators and thrice blessed by being blessed by the tribunal of gods. Mother, Lord, and Wizard refers to the tribunal of Alamalexia, Vivek, and Sotit Still. Dagoth Thoras was a powerful Daedra worshipper of unknown origin who declared himself the heir of the sixth house, though there is little evidence he descended from the vanished family. And that was Death Blow of Abernanit. Stumbled quite a bit in that one, but got through it. Have a good day. Bye-bye.